Celebrating 175 years in business, Knapheide showed its history through products at the 2023 Work Truck Show in Indianapolis, Indiana. In 1848, the company began building wagons. Knapheide proudly displayed a 1900s model wagon, complete with a movable springboard seat and a rein hitch at the front of the wagon. Used when horses are hooked up to the wagon, the reins can be secured around the rein hitch so they don't drop to the ground. When horses are not hooked up to the wagon, the neck yoke, or the part that goes in front of the horses and is attached to the tongue of the wagon, is stored on the rein hitch. The tops of the boards on the wagon featured ironing, or a piece of steel adhered to the top to prevent damage. The wagon has a double tree yoke used for 2 horses to pull it. The yoke is attached to the wagon by a wagon hammer, which was used to remove the wheel nut so the wagon wheel could be removed for repairing. The wagon features a can't-lose tailgate with a gravity handle that holds the tailgate closed. Once the handle is opened, the tailgate can be partially removed to unload grain or removed completely to unload bulkier items. In the early 1900s, Knapheide built the cabs and bodies for the Model T. The Knapheide Model 10 grain body, shown on the 1924 Model T chassis, was built as a replica and featured bed and sides designed and built on information gathered from images and advertisements from that period.
Took the body off it, checked all the photos, understood our history, our wagon designs, everything else, and recreated that body using our SolidWorks CAD software that we do all of our designs on.
With the help of some really talented woodworkers in the company, Knapheide was able to create the needed parts to assemble the body.
Guys on our team from our whole fab department, specifically Mark Powers, who had an integral role in doing the bed for the Model TT, he planed all these woods in his shop and made everything himself. And then Richard Bays in the lab doing such a fantastic job putting it together.
The model also features ironing and the can't-lose tailgate, just like the wagon. This body was versatile in its time and could have been set up for many applications. The grain body is owned by Wayne Gregoire from Bird's Truck Equipment in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Bird's Truck has been a Knapheide distributor for over 75 years. The grain body is a 12-foot-long body mounted on a 1955 Chevy 6400. The model includes 12-inch-high removable tip tops, which heighten the 28-inch sides to 40 inches, allowing for the hauling of 236 bushels in comparison to the 165 bushels without the sides. During this time, this body was the choice for grain hauling. Wayne bought this truck on an estate sale and refurbished it over 25 years ago.
And the reason why I wanted this one was because it was a 1955, same year I was born. And then also the fact that my grandfather installed the body and the hoist.
Knapheide products led the farm body industry because the structure was built out of high tensile, corrosion-resistant steel. The bodies were grain tight and withstood the day-to-day abuse of the farm. Knapheide began building service bodies in 1968. The 696 service body bed on the 1971 Chevy C10 pickup was built as a replica from that era.
We actually had drawings of it, the old paper drawings. We went and found all of those from the 1970s and then put those all into SolidWorks again and actually made the body exactly like it was in the early 70s.
The body was fabricated using today's technology, but some of the joint welds were very different in the 70s. So Knapheide welcomed back some retirees to assist in welding the body.
The cool part about the Heritage C10 was the process for us wasn't all that different for many of the parts. We build a lot of custom bodies. This just came through as another custom body.
Notable changes in the design from the 1970s to the service bodies of today are the latches, rod and post type door hinges, no door seal on compartments, drip rail, non-slammable tailgate, unique fender skirt wheel opening shape, and the back edges of the compartment bottoms. From wagons to work trucks, Knapheide's determination, innovation, and family values set them apart as the industry leader. Knapheide is proud to share their 175-year-long history as a family-owned and operated business, continuing to provide customers with high-quality, work-ready transportation solutions.